The next element of facial expressions is the position of the head. Well, we tend to maintain a particular position of our head while communicating in different scenario. When we tend to tilt our head while communicating shows that we have a certain kind of interest in the topic. For example, if an employee's head position is little tilted during the meetings or discussion, it shows that he has something important to share or he is taking interest in the discussion and he's being attentive also. It also shows sympathy. It shows that he's listening. It shows that he's being empathized with the thoughts or with the kind of communication that is going on between two people. Wherein the opposite position of the head, like lowering down your head or not making an eye contact, it shows that a person is lacking interest or a person is feeling shy. Lower heads could also show disagreement at some times. As discussed earlier, when you're upset about something or we don't agree with something or if we are disappointed, we tend to look down. We tend to feel low. That is the reason. This is the natural reaction of the body. Such kind of body language shows that you have lack of interest, you are disappointed about something. After head, it is mouth. The picture which we have over here, the US President Barack Obama. Well, this is an example given just to show the position of pursed lips or tightened lips. It shows sometimes that a person is contemplating a certain thing, he's trying to think of something which is being just discussed, or he's trying to think over a certain situation or a certain matter in his head. It also sometimes shows that he or she could be stressed about some topic or stressed about some situation. In the position of the mouth, sometimes people have the habit of biting their lips, like something similar to biting nails. Well, when people are thinking deeply or when they are little nervous, sometimes this kind of body language can be represented. Covering the mouth can sometimes show that the person is trying to hide something or they are being shy. And lips, when they're turned up, they of course show that you're smiling and you're happy about something. Or when they're turned down, well, it definitely shows certain disagreement, disappointment, or you're simply being unhappy about certain things. Moving forward, well, something that we discussed earlier, frowning, which is also known as scowl, a particular position of our eyebrows. It shows a different kind of emotion. It is an universal expression, frowning, scowling. Well, it shows that you're tensed about something or you do not like a certain thing. Frown sometimes also shows that you are deeply thinking over a matter. The different emotions that can be expressed through our facial expression may include happiness, anger, sadness, surprise, disgust about something, fear about something, confusion about few things, excitement, desire, and also contempt. Moving further, well, the last component that we had mentioned about body language, these are two components, postures and gestures. As mentioned earlier, posture basically refers to the way we carry ourselves, the way we stand, the way we sit, the way we keep our body position, and gesture simply means the movements of our hands or our arms. Well, they always say that it is very much important to sit correctly. It is very much essential to show a right posture while communicating, especially in a professional scenario. Slouch, as shown in the first picture, should be avoided. Slouch shows or a slump shows that you are tired, you are not interested, and it also shows an unprofessional image of yourself. So, getting your posture erect is very much important. It should not be exactly the way it is shown in the second picture, also. That is showing a forced upright posture, as if you are taking a lot of efforts to sit straight. This generally happens out of nervousness or out of over consciousness during interviews. It is being observed. The second position or the middle position, which is given in the picture, it is being observed during interviews that people try to force themselves to sit straight. You do not have to make so much efforts to get your posture right. It should be right natural way, and it should indicate professionalism. So they always say that get rid of the hunch in your back. Hunch in your back means slouching or putting your shoulders down. It indicates that you are lacking confidence, you are not happy about yourself, you don't respect yourself, and it really makes you feel very low. It makes you feel disgraceful. Well, that is what is very much important whenever you're sitting, may it be in a professional as well as sometimes in a personal life, to get your posture right, to get your posture erected, not in a forced way, of course, but in a natural way, so that you feel confident. The moment you change the position of your body, it automatically affects on your mind, and you feel confident, you start thinking confidently. Making these little changes in your body posture also can affect in a very positive manner in your life. Well, there are different kind of postures. There are some open and there are some closed kind of postures. As some emotions that we saw earlier, the defensive posture always shows closed arms or closed legs. It indicates that the person is not open to new ideas. It indicates that the person is not open minded sometimes. In a contrast scenario, when the person has loose hands or overstretched arms, as we discussed in the emotion of power, people are more open minded, people are more confident about themselves. Well, there are different kind of gestures, like we use it in our personal lives, like waving, pointing, or using fingers to indicate a numerical amount. Different postures, different gestures should be utilized in different scenarios as per the requirement of the situation, and it should be relevant to the communication. Gestures should be especially watched out or should be considered while presentations, while giving a speech. People should watch their movements of the hands so that they represent themselves smartly and in a confident manner. There are different common gestures, like the cold drink thumbs up has it, the okay or all the best kind of gesture that we use with the thumbs up. It is quite common that we generally utilize in our professional as well as in personal life. And a clenched fist shows that you are being aggressive or that you are being adamant about something that you cannot change. So, clenched fist is a posture that sometimes indicates assertiveness, aggressiveness, or even power.